Hello my little ponies, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. Today we are doing the More Swords mod. This mod adds, I think, 20 new swords for 8, 12, yeah. In either case, there's 4 swords in each treasure chest, with this one only having 2. It's getting night. We don't want that. Actually, I guess we technically do, since we're going to be using a zombie, hence the zombie egg. We're going to be using a zombie to test out the damage of the swords. Yeah. So we'll probably want it at night later, but whatever. I could use something else, but whatever. I don't care. Anyway, let's go ahead and step right into this. This is one of the mods that I'm using in my modded survival. So, this is a nice world, by the way. I like how you spawn in a jungle biome. Moving on. The first sword is the Blaze Sword. And as you can see, I have all the crafting recipes right here, just like pretty much anyone else does. And for that, you need 2 iron ingots, 2 gold ingots, and a blaze rod. And you make the Blaze Sword. And it doesn't look like it's that powerful. I mean, it's only doing 4 damage with each hit. That's what I like about my damage indicators. I can just see here. I did 3. I did 4. Looks like it does about 3 to 4 damage each swing. So it's alright, I guess. I don't really know, like, the durability. Let's find out the durability. Game mode 0. So it's got about 400 durability, which is pretty good actually. So that looks like it's a pretty nice sword. Then we have the Blood Sword. Game mode 1. And to make the Blood Sword, you need 2 redstone and 2 obsidian and a stick. And that will craft you the blood sword. Let's get another zombie egg. I can never find the zombie eggs. And this one looks like it actually does some pretty decent damage. Oh my goodness. I forgot to turn off mob griefing. Oh well. Looks like it does some pretty good damage. It was doing 5 to 6 damage average. Then we have the Bone Sword. If you have 5 bones made into like a little plus symbol, then you can make the Bone Sword. And this doesn't look like it's that strong. It does 2 to 3 damage, which I'm honestly not certain how much that is in standard Minecraft, but yeah. Then we have the Glass Sword, and this is 2 glass panes with a stick. And let me turn on just the standard durability thing. Then it should tell us the durability of a weapon, except that it isn't for whatever reason. I don't know why it's not giving me the durabilities. Whatever. Oh well. No, I probably had to deal some damage before it shows any of the durabilities. Let's see. If you're on creative mode, you can find all of these swords right here in the More Swords mod. You just click over and then you'll see all the swords there. This is a glass sword. I'm suspecting the since it's made out of glass, it probably has very little durability. But it looks like it does pretty decent damage, anywhere between 4 to 5. It's probably not all that great of a sword though, just because of the fact that it's made out of glass. Now, this is the Infinity Sword, and to make that you need 2 iron ingots and 2 blocks of iron and a stick. And you get your Infinity Sword, which I think looks pretty cool. And it looks like it does some pretty decent damage, doing about 6 to 7 a hit. I mean, it can kill a creeper before it explodes. I mean, that's pretty nice. So Probably has a pretty good amount of durability. I won't be showing off the durabilities just because I don't want to have to move out of creative mode and deal damage to everything. The next is the lapis sword, which finally gives a purpose to lapis lazuli. If you craft 9 lapis lazuli, you get a lapis lazuli block, and you can use 2 of these to make the lapis sword. For all of you who are wishing, I wish lapis lazuli had a use, there you go. Now, of course, this doesn't look like it does all that much damage. It does 2 to 3, which I think is like equivalent to an iron sword. If anyone knows, you can just post a comment. Let me get rid of these. And now we have the aqueous and the molten swords, water and lava. And to craft these, you need 2 obsidian and a stick, and then 2 buckets of either water or lava. And these look like they do some pretty decent damage at 3 to 4 a hit. I think that's about an iron sword or whatever, so. Yeah. So, these look like pretty good swords. Again, I don't know their durability, so. And then we have the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda. Get out of here. You know what? Feel the wrath of the Master Sword. Wow, I was doing 6 to 5 damage. To make the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda, you need iron, gold, and lapis lazuli. Yet again, another use for lapis, which is really nice. Oh my goodness, it's later crafting recipes. And as you saw, it looked like this was doing, hey, it was only a block of sand. It looked like he was doing somewhere between 5 to 6 damage with the sword. So I think that's pretty good. Now, this is the Draconic Sword. I'm guessing it's probably better than that because of the recipe. It uses 4 blocks of iron, 1 piece of redstone, a diamond, and a stick. And you can make the Draconic Sword. I think I forgot to mention you needed a stick for that one, but whatever. And this one looks like it does some pretty decent damage. It was doing 6 to 7 each hit. Once again, I don't know the durability, so I don't know how long these will last. This is the eye-end sword, and this is a really heavy crafting recipe in that you need 4 diamonds and 2 eyes of ender and a stick. I'm assuming that since it uses 4 diamonds, it's probably even stronger than a diamond sword. I don't know how much a diamond sword does. Since this is doing, 7 to 8 damage a hit, I'm going to assume that's, stronger than a diamond sword. Let's get a diamond sword and find out. Yeah, diamond sword does like 6 to 7. This is doing 7 to 8. So, it's a pretty heavy recipe though. And then there is the Aether's Guard, which is a tribute to the long-lost Aether mod. Fortunately, the Aether mod died quite some time ago, at least from what I know, what I've heard. And it requires 2 diamonds, 2 iron ingots, 2 glowstones, 2 feathers, and a stick. And I'm assuming this is a super powerful sword. Well, it's about the same as... He dropped iron. It does about the same damage as a diamond sword, so... What can I say? And it's starting to become day, so let's set it back to night, since I'm using zombies. And finally we get to the last 2 swords, the Wither's Bane and the really cool colored Admin Ark, which is physically impossible to make unless you are in creative mode. And the Wither's Bane requires 3 soul sand, another star, 2 nether quartz, and a stick. And I think this one looks pretty cool, but it doesn't look like it really does all that much damage. It was just doing about 4 to 5. It looks like the Aether's Guard is probably the most powerful. But then there's the Admin Ark, which again is impossible to make without creative mode, as it requires bedrock. And it's 2 bedrocks and a stick. And a monster. And holy crap! Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Whee! Let's see, zombie has 20 health, and after one hit it had a negative 899 health. So, yeah. I would say this is definitely the most powerful sword in the game. Could probably one-hit anything. I mean, yeah. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let's see just how powerful the sword really is. Soul Sand. And Wither Skull. Where's Wither Skulls? I don't know where anything is. And we're going to go to the top of this mountain here, and we're going to summon in a Wither into this world. And then we're going to see just how powerful the sword really is. So, Withers is supposed to be like the most powerful thing out there. Oh wow, I don't think it's going to survive. It only has 300 health. One hit and it took it down. Took a 300 health monster all the way down to negative 901. This sword looks like it does negative 900 damage to anything. So, and as for its durability, I imagine it's probably a very insane amount. In fact, I'm a little curious about that one, so I'll actually switch my game mode and summon a zombie and make it attack. And then we'll see just how much durability this thing has. Apparently, its durability is so high that my durability mod can't even display it. It is, what is that, 9 million? No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 99,999,999. So yeah, I would say this is definitely the most powerful sword in the game. Of course, absolutely impossible unless you're on creative mode because of bedrock. But interestingly enough, there's actually a mod out there that can allow you to craft bedrock, but I'll get into that in another one. I'm actually using that in my mod in my modded survival, so I guess eventually the Admin Ark may actually make its way into my modded survival. But yeah, that's all the swords, and that's really all it does. It just gives you a whole bunch of swords. I think that's all the swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 swords in all, which makes sense. So yeah, that's all the swords for this mod, and that's pretty much all it does. It just adds in more swords. After all, it is the more swords mod. So yeah, if you've been enjoying the video, please hit that like button and feel free to hit the subscribe button, because I would love more viewers or subscribers or whatever the term is. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching, and farewell, my little ponies.